Well, I want to welcome everybody here tonight to Lakeland. This is the living room, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited every time I get to come over and get in front of you guys. But what we're going to talk about tonight is a problem we have in our society today, and that problem is chronic illness. And if you look around you, I don't know if you've noticed it like I've noticed it, but we've got a lot of chronic illness around us. There's a lot of sick people. Right now, the statistics are 1 in 3 of us are diabetic or pre-diabetic. 1 in 2 men will get cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 3 women will get cancer. We've got just literally hundreds of other illnesses that we don't even understand what the root causes are that we're dealing with. And we're seeing it in younger and younger generations and younger children, and to me, it's not just life isn't just about living a long life. It's about living a healthy life. And when I look around me, it's pretty sad, and I don't know if you see the same things that I do, but I look at medicine and pharmaceuticals, and they definitely have a place in our society, but are they really working? Because if they were, we shouldn't be as sick as we are. Are they addressing the underlying issues? What is causing this chronic illness in our society? And as we do more and more research, we're finding out that a lot of this illness we're bringing on ourselves, and we're bringing it on ourselves through our diet. The #1 culprit right now is sugar. It's being linked to over 146 different diseases. So that is it's a crazy statistic to know how sick we are, how much money it's costing us, and we're doing this to ourselves. So, we love doctors and pharmaceutical companies. They have a place, in our society, but we need to take personal responsibility for our own health. And thankfully, I saw this opportunity about a year ago, and I started doing some research. And the more research I did, the more amazed I became at the knowledge that was out there and how we can change our lives in a positive way to get our health back. Okay? Most people that I talk to, they're all struggling with health issues. They're struggling with financial issues. They're just downright struggling. And, the way the economy's been the last few years, it's gotten worse and worse. And I don't know if you guys notice it, but if you want to eat healthy and nutritiously, it's fairly expensive.
Oh, yes.
If you want to go get, a 99-cent cheeseburger, that's fairly cheap. But is it any good for you? No, not at all. So that's kind of what's happening. So we're perpetuating this chronic illness. And, I also try to point out to people that what we eat, you don't see it immediately. You don't see the toxic effects of the sugar that you've put in your body immediately. You don't see it for sometimes 15, 20, 35 years. And then, in a lot of cases, it's too late. How do you reverse the damage that you've done to your body? You can have all the money in the world. If you don't have your health, what good is it? And, not that money isn't important. And we have an incredible, incredible opportunity here with Ludaxx to do 2 things. To help people get healthy and take their health back, and also to help change their financial future. And that's what I want to talk to you tonight about. The products we have are just absolutely incredible. The #1 product we have is called F21. It's an all-natural whole food sugar blocker. It naturally blocks sugar from going into your bloodstream. Okay? That will help a lot of people. And I'm not talking about just diabetics. It'll help everybody. People that suffer with weight issues. You don't have to be overweight to be sick. Okay.
Or be a diabetic.
Or be a diabetic, absolutely. And the other thing that sugar is being linked to is cardiovascular disease. Okay. That's a serious issue in our society. And so all these chronic illnesses are being linked back to our diets. Well, how do we avoid it? Sugar's in everything we eat. Well, Ludaxx has created a couple products to help us take our health back. And when I started researching these products, I was blown away and absolutely amazed by the ingredients that are in them and how they worked. And I just want to encourage everybody to do their own research. Don't take my word for it, but go out there and do a little bit of research on your own. The first product that we have is F21. It is an all-natural whole food sugar blocker. So it blocks complex sugars before they make it to your bloodstream. It actually turns them into a prebiotic, which feeds the probiotics in your lower intestinal tract. So you just took something that's toxic for you and turned it into a positive. That's incredible, okay? The second product we have is called Pearl. Pearl is designed to help rebuild the cells that have been damaged in your body. It helps your body recover from the damage that you've caused it for years and years. Now, I'm amazed. I've been in this business for a short time. I'm amazed at all the incredible testimonials that I've heard. I mean, it blows my mind when somebody has a chronic illness or a chronic problem, chronic inflammation in their body, and they've had this, this has been caused by years of neglect, basically, to themselves. And in a very short time, they notice a huge difference by putting something healthy into their body. The Pearl has 5 ingredients, all natural. I want you to check them out. It is designed to help repair that damage that's been done. Now, what's left over in your body, and most of us have all these toxins that our bodies are holding on to. So our next product is called Conley tea. It's got 12 different ingredients in it, and it is designed to flush the toxins out of your body, okay? Help revitalize your organs, and it also has antioxidants in it and has ingredients in it to help your body repair and process the toxins that are in it and repair, you know, your organs in some ways. So anyways, we don't make any health claims, but this is natural, all natural, common sense, okay? And that's something that, you know, we want to encourage people to use their common sense, do their own research, and, you know, don't take my word for it, but study these products. This is the most incredible opportunity I've ever seen in my life. I'm more excited about this business today than I was a year ago because I understand what we have our hands on. Let me run over some statistics for you right now. Go back to the 1980s, and less than 1% of the population in China had diabetes, okay? Many chronic illnesses that we have here in our country, like cancer, were very rare over there, okay? They didn't have the cancer rates that we have here. Fast forward to 2014, now almost 12% of their population has diabetes. Almost 50% of their population that doesn't have diabetes is pre-diabetic. Okay? What changed? Their diet. Since the 1980s, they've embraced the Western cultural diet more and more and more. And that's what's changed. They've always eaten rice. They've always eaten starchy foods like that. That didn't change. But what did change was the complex sugar that they were putting in their diets.
And the McDonald's that they have.
And yeah, and you know, fast food and things like that. Absolutely. So you know, basically, you know, this is right in front of us. The answers are right in front of us. We need to take personal responsibility for our health. Now, the second thing that most people that I know of are struggling with are their finances. Well, I've always been in business for myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I love being in business. I love creating a win-win situation where, you know, I can help people and they benefit from what I'm doing. And when I saw Ludaxx, I knew we had something special here. The majority, I would say, of our population, the middle class and lower class, are struggling. Okay? When I say struggling, they might be paying their bills, but they're not getting ahead. Okay? And when I talk to people, it breaks my heart that they are having trouble paying their bills, that they're losing their house, or they're losing cars, that their whole life is in constant turmoil because of their finances. Now, a lot of these people lost their health first, and that's why they're struggling financially, because it is extremely expensive to be sick. Okay? Natural products like what we have are very cheap and inexpensive in comparison to being sick. And I'll listen to people say, oh, well, I have insurance to cover that. Well, let me tell you something. Insurance only covers so much, and somebody's paying for it, okay? And the sicker we are as a society, the more we're all going to pay for it. So it's really imperative that we understand that we need to get back to having personal responsibility for our health and doing everything possible we can do to be healthy. And when it comes to our finances, we need to take responsibility for them too. And this is an incredible opportunity for those of you guys that love to help people and make a positive difference in people's lives, because that's what we're doing. We're taking these simple products that are just absolutely incredible in what they do, and we're helping people take their health back and get healthier and get off some of those medications. Financially, I've always looked at businesses and said, okay, is there a need for this product or service? Wouldn't you say there's a need for us to get healthier as a nation?
Yes.
Not only in this country, but around the world. This is something that they are struggling with in Australia, the Philippines, China, Japan, Canada, Britain, the whole European continent. This isn't just right here in America, but we have an opportunity to go out there and create a business that can become a global giant. So I want to encourage everybody to come and join us. If we can get 0.5% of the diabetics in this country on all natural sugar blocker, it's worth about $1 billion. Now that sounds like a huge number, but you know what? The pharmaceutical part of diabetes is about a $246 billion a year business. Okay? This is something that people can do all naturally that will help them. It's not going to cure them, but it's something that will help them have a better quality of life. So I want to encourage everybody to come join us. If you're not present at this meeting and you're watching this video somewhere, make sure that you get back with the person that shared this video with you, or you go out there and you find somebody that's a Ludaxx distributor. Join us in making a difference in the world. Join us in making a positive impact in the world.